Welcome back to our show. Once again, my name is Mrs. Augustina Anyango. Help me welcome my friend.
Glory Ezema, welcome back to our sweet home Africa. Once again, it's a pleasure to have you as our viewer. All right, so we have another topic today. Our topic today is Africans. Let's start celebrating our heroes. Heroes. We have so many heroes in Africa. Even long time ago. But it looks like we do not appreciate our heroes and we do not celebrate people that have worked hard to make our continent the way they are now. I mean, people that have done so many good things, we don't celebrate them. But unfortunately, we celebrate the wrong people. And that's why my friend and I were here today to encourage our people to start celebrating our heroes. So go ahead, my friend.
Yes, my dear. This is a very good topic because a whole lot of our people, let me use that. We talk about Nigerians, there are those that struggle for our independence, there are human rights activists among us in the whole continent of Africa that nobody even, this generation coming don't even know their names.
Exactly.
So, but when you are like my friend always say, those in diaspora, we have people's name that we celebrate. We have President's Day. So when you celebrate the President Day, even the current president will be thinking, what am I going to do to touch the people's life? So that when they celebrate President Day, my conscience will not blame me. So I think that would be the right thing to do for us to start recognize, acknowledge our leaders, especially those that have went extra mile to see that the life of the poor is preserved. So we have to start putting that into consideration. What do? Where do their names go? How does it phase up the history just like that so fast? That shouldn't happen. So let me talk about to Nigerians. There are so many people, like growing up, I had about Nanda Zikiwe, I had about other people. We don't have a holiday. We don't have any day set aside for them, for us to celebrate. These things are, Obafumi, Awolowo, there are so many of them. I think it will be better with the names. Like we go to other parts of Africa, there are so many names, those that went extra miles, those that put their life on the line to make sure the generations coming after them do not go through what they went through. My dear.
It's okay. I want actually. I was listening to you, and I wanted you to keep on going.
Yes,
actually,
yeah.
Because what you said is very important. And why is it significant? It's significant because of this. Once you celebrate people that are doing well, that did something great, others will like to do the same.
That's right.
But what we have noticed is that our people celebrate criminals more than they celebrate heroes. And I'm sorry to put it this way, because that's why a lot of people are going into life of crimes. Because once you whatever you're celebrating, that's what people will run to, because everybody wants to be celebrated.
That's right.
So once we appreciate our heroes, people that have done noble.
That's right.
And we have to set up criteria in Africa, because when we say noble and we say heroes, people will be like, who are they? We have to set criteria in terms of good behavior. People that have left good legacies, that have become citizens or were citizens, good citizens of their countries. We have to celebrate them, because once you do that, the young ones will read about them in the schools. The youths will know about them. The elder ones will talk about them. And then people would like to live that lifestyle, so that when they're dead and gone, they will be celebrated too. So that's what is really causing so much problem in Africa, because we're not appreciating people that have done noble things in our countries. We have great leaders. We had even people that have even all walks of life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very unfortunate that when they die, their stories are gone completely.
Mm-hmm.
And our people do not read. So even when people write their biographies, nobody reads their biographies. So I think we should start celebrating the good people in our nation. Once again, once we do that, other people would like to be like them. But if we keep on celebrating criminals, more young people would like to be criminals so that they can also be celebrated. So let's tilt towards a positive aspect because it will encourage a lot of us to be good citizens of our countries. Go ahead, my friend.
What you said is just right because I'm looking at it when we talk about celebrating, we can set a day aside to recognize these people and make it a national holiday. Because over here, where I am, when they celebrate like the President Day, they celebrate somebody's like Washington's birthday. I say, what did he do? I became so curious to go in
And find out.
use the word Google.
Exactly.
You will know what the person did. They celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. I want to know why he is being celebrated. And that's why when you come here, there are so many civil rights activists that is still that took the mantle and keep on going to make sure the life of every indigene is being protected, or all human beings are being treated alike. But as compared to in some areas in Africa, we don't do that. So if we start, when we like to copy though, if we can copy that one, not to copy the how to buy Hummer, how to buy airplane and fly private jets, if we can copy those ones, that will be an incentive for other people to do better. For the next president or the president, the existing one, the current president to do better, to do something so that his or her name will be in the history of that particular country. So what am I saying? My friend mentioned it and say we must celebrate those that acquire their money in a right way, not those that go and rob the bank and then throw the money anyhow. Then those we tend to celebrate because they are their instant gratification. We want to be noticed. We want to be among them. Eventually, that encourage most people to join that lifestyle, to do dubious things, so that everybody will help them when they walk across. Please, let's look at those that are doing something positive in the community and put them, they call it the halls of fame. So we can create our own halls of fame, mention their names, celebrate them, thank them for the good job they're doing, so that the generations coming will hear about it, will see them, will watch them, will read about them, and that will encourage them to do something even more, so that their name will be in the history too.
You know, thank you so much, my friend. The good thing about it is this, just like we keep on going round and round with it, people learn behaviors. It's not just what you say. So we can talk and talk and talk. I know a lot of people are making so many speeches in Africa. But once you see the action, what I mean by action is that once kids and young people see people that have done great,
marvelous things, yeah,
they will like to do the same thing. So that's why it's very important to preserve our heroes. When
Yes.
I say preserve them, I'll just give you some example. I mean, in the Western world, what they do sometimes, even they build museum. And then when you go there, you read about the heroes. And then even where the heroes were born. Let's say, for example, you have, I'll just throw out a name. If you have Robert or someone that was so great, what I mean, did so many good things in his country. What they do is that they preserve where he was born. Like they will go to his village, make it a museum, and then people will come in and then read about him. They might have like things that they will put on the wall about the person. Guess what? It becomes a tourist attraction.
That's right.
We're thinking about how to increase revenue and how to rebuild Africa. And all around the world, Africans are known for, great leaders, men and women. So if we start preserving their legacies by building museums, building little things, even like their houses and everything, because here, even where George Washington was born, I think people go there tourists go there, and it yields a lot of money to the area. So if we start preserving our own people, even in our
That's
own
right.
communities, it's going to yield money for us because people will come
Somebody
and say,
like Mandela.
exactly. People will
Something
come and
like that.
say, let's go to this village, let's read about this. And then you can even set up like a little gates and then collect little money and then use it to rebuild your village. By then, you have preserved the legacy of the hero in your village, and it's now also going to yield revenue for you to rebuild your village. So these are little things that we have to do, because I see goodness is like it goes from one thing to another. Once you start appreciating someone that has done noble, I'm telling you, the goodness will even follow you and follow you to the next generations. That's what we wanted to bring up. Go ahead, my friend.
My dear, you are saying it all about this museum you're talking about. So what I want to let our people know that in Virginia, you went there. You was there live.
Yes.
They just, what did they do? They just built, these mud houses, a village about where the slaves landed in Virginia. It was just done. And now it's a tourist place.
And you know how much
People
money they're
go
making
there.
from it?
Yes, they're making money. I've been there 2 times. And my friend was there too. So this is the thing. People are making money off nothing. What about us?
Yes.
Where did the slave go through? Did we make any museum or whatever?
I think they have one in Ghana. They have one in Ghana.
What happened in Nigeria?
Exactly.
So I'm just saying, these things are tourist areas that can yield some kind of income for us. We cannot depend only on oil or any other thing to make this country move, to make our country move. There are other things, our leaders. This one now is at your doorpost. So think about it. When those that work in the House of Senate, House of Reps, do something. Let people start cracking their brain. We have smart people there. Let you start, what can yield money, even in your own state. Let's start thinking about it so that we can have all these centers that people can go and visit, and you collect some money and you use it to make a tangible thing. So, my dear, I think
we're done. It's going to be a very short episode.
Yeah,
I mean, little by little now.
Yeah, celebrating our leaders. Like I said, Mandela. In Nigeria, who do you have? They are our forefathers that fought for our independence. Whether they did right or wrong, they sacrificed. They could have been killed. So we need to have a museum for them where people can go. When did the white people land in Africa, in Nigeria before? Do we have a museum there? So all those things we need to start thinking, what can we do to make money? There are some of them that build roads. So we have Wedro Road, we have other roads that they built and they left their name there. That means they went past through there. Maybe their children will want to come and see. Where my father traveled to Africa. They want to trace, where did my father stay? So we need to honor those little museums so that we can have some money coming in out of what we went through.
Thank you so much, my friend. And before we end this, I just want to bring this to your attention. I know we're talking, but our audience are mostly, people. What I mean by people is that I believe that Africa, when we talk about government is us. So what we're saying is for everyone.
Yeah.
So once you apply that to yourself individually, it will bring changes all around you that will spill to the community, that will spill to the state, and then reach the leaders. I know the leaders are listening to us, but what they could do, these are simple things, because everybody says the grass is always greener on the other side. And I will use this analysis to tell you about the grass being greener on another side. Yes, in the Western world, things are so beautiful. Why the grass is greener on the other side is that people take their time to water that grass. They do not allow the weed to eat the grass, to choke the grass.
Yes.
So that's why their own is green, they water it. But if you leave your grass, you're not within it, you're not watering it, what will happen? Your grass will be brown.
So it
would dry. Exactly. That's why when they keep on saying the grass is greener on the other side, because the people that their own grass is greener took care of their grass.
We are not running out of their own.
Exactly. So that's what it is. Let's water our own grass in
That's
Africa.
right.
Let's do the right thing, because I'm bringing it to tourism that my friend mentioned. Why do they have so much money? Why are people running over there? Look at in Washington, D.C. They have like 10 or 2, how many museums all over the place? And people go in, they give money to go to the museum. I mean, they put money to go in there, but constantly, so you know how much money they make. So our leaders that always travel out to the Western world, once again, my friend always say we like to copy. Let's copy the good things. And then our own grass will be greener.
That's right.
So copy this, celebrate our heroes, build museum, do, and then people will come to visit.
And that will create jobs.
Exactly.
In our own
because
state.
People will work in those museums. Exactly.
Yeah, people will work there.
Exactly. And then we'll have money.
And people will build those artifacts.
That's
Everything
true.
that is there, people will, that will create jobs.
And my friend, do you know that when you go all over the world, they talk about African artifacts, African arts and crafts and everything. So why don't we invite them to come there to look at our arts and our artifacts and our everything that we do, so that they can also bring the money, because when they're coming, they will bring the money to come and see our heroes.
That's right.
So, my dear brothers and sisters in Africa, we can do so much. What we're saying is just like, let's just look, don't allow us to keep on looking up. Let's look down and see what we have all around us.
Those little things all around us.
That can help us to rebuild Africa. So that's our point.
That's right. We need to cherish what we have.
That's true.
All right, and appreciate it.
That's
the more
true.
you do that, the more increase you will see, and the supply will be plenty for everybody.
Exactly.
All right.
So Carpet, once again, we should celebrate our heroes.
That's right.
Let's celebrate our heroes so that the young ones will follow the good step of our heroes and then become greater citizens of their country, whichever country that they come from in Africa. So thank you so much once again for watching us at our Sweet Home Africa. Where we give advice, no matter how small it is, that we think will help our people to change our lifestyle and change so many things to make our nation a better place for all of us. May God bless you and watch us again next week.
And thank you for watching us.
Yes.
So we appreciate, we see the good things you all do. So please don't give up. Continue so that you will encourage the youth. We are all watching. Thank you so very much. God bless you.
Bye-bye. See you next week.
At our Sweet Home
Africa.
Subscribe. God bless
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.